Okay, so you want to buy a home here in Houston, Texas, but you want to know if right now is the time to buy. Well, listen, I'm Shadrya Patton, and I'm going to give you the latest housing market numbers as of March the 29th, 2023 for single family homes here in the Houston area. So let's talk about what's happening in this market. Put your zip code in the comments and I'll give you the numbers for your local markets. Now, there are 5 statistics that you want to know if you are looking to buy in Houston. The first statistic is the Market Action Index. This is basically supply and demand. It compares the current rate of sales versus inventory. Now, as of March the 29th, the Market Action Index is at 39. It's been hanging on at 39 for the last 3 weeks, okay? Now, home sales are definitely beating the available homes for sale right now. So we are still in a seller's market despite what you're, I guess, but despite the concessions and everything that sellers and builders are giving. This chart is going to show you how this has looked since March 2019. First quarter has seen more of a demand than the end of last year. I'm kind of wondering what type of surprises this year has in store for us. Now, the wrong type of surprise could potentially lower demand, which would lower this market action index. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but we'll keep watching so that you know what you're getting into when you get ready to buy. Okay, number 2, the second key statistic is the median list price. The median list price for Houston as of March 29th is $375,000. It was $370 on March 15th. I love when this continues to inch up because it basically makes you think that the market is continuing to appeal to both sellers and buyers. Median list price is what the home values are right now. So there's no speculation here. Now, where you can pull some speculation is the median list price of new listings. As of March 29th, that number is 335,000. It was 344 2 weeks ago on March the 15th. A little bit of a decline, but not much. Now, the fact that the median list price of new listings is so much lower could mean that the current list price could be a signal that the prices is going to decline over the next few months or so. So it could be a red flag, but we're going to have to wait and see the trends. All right, now, number 3. The third key statistic that you want to consider is the average and the median days on the market. This is how long it takes the home to sell. As of March the 29th, the properties currently available have been on market for an average of 99 days. It was 98 last week, so it has been inching down or staying the same over the last month or so. The median days on the market is still recorded at 63, which is the same as the past few weeks. Here's a historical chart over the last 5 years. Once again, in Houston, we're still less days on the market than we were before COVID. Okay, so those were the first 3 housing statistics that you need to be familiar with if you want to buy a home here in Houston. Navigate to this link on the screen or the link in the video description to subscribe to have these stats automatically sent to you. You can even input your specific zip code to see the results within this subscription. All right, y'all. Number 4, the fourth statistic that you need to know is inventory. As of March the 29th, the amount of inventory in Houston is 4,547 homes on the market. It was 4,471 as of March 15th. Now, we're watching the inventory count for early indicators of changes because this number hints to whether sellers are returning to the market and how fast they're coming back. Those rising inventory it favors buyers, and now a tightening inventory, that's going to favor your sellers. Inventory is still low as compared to the pre-pandemic levels, and right now these sellers are not budging. Here's your 5-year chart so that you can see where it was pre-COVID versus now. The biggest story of this year has been basically the shortage of homes on the market. We all know that. There really hasn't been any turns around this other than like temporary increases, but it always goes back down. So even though we keep hearing talks of a recession, there really hasn't been any big Airbnb bust or investor bust. So homeowners in Texas are really not interested in selling yet. Okay, number 5. The 5th key statistic that you need to be aware of is the properties with a price decrease. As of March 29th, that figure is at 35% in Houston. It was actually at 36% on March the 15th, And I think it was around 37% the week before. So this reducing it is actually kind of great. So let's just get it right the first time, instead of overpricing it. This is basically a measure of demand, and 40% is the normal number. So, we're lower than that. Here is the 5-year chart for that. Price reductions really haven't been increasing because of the tight supply, but buyer demand is still here and it's really not going anywhere. So buyers are truly getting used to this 6 and 7% interest rate. And I honestly believe that when the housing market hits like 5 or 5.5%, the housing market is going to truly explode. So buyers are going to be running to make their purchase, and prices will probably go back up again because of the higher demand. Again, do not forget to comment your zip code, or simply subscribe to this link on the screen to get like periodic updates directly sent to you. Okay, y'all. Now, because I'm selling Houston, here is your tip of the week. If you are renting, calculate your monthly rent and multiply that by 12. The median rent as of March 29th is $2,175. Now, $2,175 times 12 is over $26,000 per year that the average person is paying. You're paying for something that you don't even own. Okay. Now, if you do that for 5 years, you've paid around $130,000. And many people do that for 10 or more years. Now, there's nothing wrong with renting. However, you could be putting that same amount of money towards something that you own. And over time, you would have built equity through those monthly payments. And as history has proven over and over again, your home probably would have appreciated over the last 5 or 10 years, right? So you could have even taken some of that earned equity out and bought other investment properties to help create generational wealth for you and your family. So consider that monthly rental payment and reach out to me if I can find you a house that meets the same monthly rent payment. Okay, connect with me. Again, I'm Shadrya with JPAR Real Estate. Please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell icon to be notified about new videos on moving and shaking around Houston.